Hi.
Iga, welcome back to the women's semifinals. Just your thoughts on your performance against a big player like Jessica.
Yeah, for sure. I'm really happy with the match. From the beginning, I felt like I can dictate. So, tactically, everything made sense as well. So I was feeling the ball really well, and I just used my chances and was pretty confident.
All right, we'll do English first. Yeah.
Iga, you coming back? Can we say that? Is you coming back for victories?
Where was I?
The first semi-final in the year, you won here three times.
Yeah, good
We
stats.
we can open for fourth triumph here.
Sorry?
I can. Sorry, my English. I can hope in your fourth triumph here in Rome.
It's good to have hope, so thank you.
A great performance. I wanted to ask about your forehand against a flat hitter like Jess. I felt like you varied it really well in terms of the trajectory and using your spin. I'm curious, how have you kind of approached your forehand in general over the past few weeks?
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing a bit differently, I would say, more similar to how I played a couple of years ago, more like a clay court player. So I guess, all the things that we practiced really clicked during the last few matches. And I was feeling that I can really add a lot of spin and a lot of power to the forehands. And the trajectory was really nice, so I just used it.
Hi Iga, many congrats for the win.
Thank you.
Today you didn't face a break point, so I was wondering, where are you in your process of getting better with the serve, and how much is important in a surface like clay to find maybe more the placements rather than the speed?
Honestly, I feel on clay that there's not so much pressure on the serve because it's not so easy to get 3 points. So, I know I have a really great baseline game. So even if, my serve is going to be kind of normal and not do a lot, I know that, it's still in my hands, what will happen with the points. So I don't think, it's that much important. But for sure, the placement is more important than the speed here because the ball will bounce pretty high anyway, even when you serve like 180. And it's good to already open up the court if you can with the serve. But as I said, I don't feel like it matters that much as on other surfaces.
Hi Iga, congratulations.
Thank you.
Last year you said that you didn't remember the last time you played freely, relaxed, and after this year's Miami Open, you said you felt a little lost on court, but now it feels different. Are you starting to rediscover the joy in competing?
Yeah, if you play well, if you feel the ball right, if you are doing the right things and it's all clicking, it's easy to enjoy. And yeah, I am enjoying. There are tournaments that you enjoy. There are tournaments where you feel you play terrible, or not even play, but you overall feel terrible. So you need to kind of accept that it can happen and kind of move on and work. So you have opportunity to play good on the next one maybe. So for sure, I feel good here.
Speaking to a few players who have said they've heard from other players that they've used AI, like ChatGPT, to scout opponents and scout their strengths and weaknesses and decide how to play matches. I'm curious, how does that sound from your perspective? I imagine you're not someone who does.
Well, first of all, I buy stats, so I would rather use these pro tools that they are using because I'm working with analytics and I get the service from them, so I don't feel there's need. I don't know who's using ChatGPT. but I'm pretty sure top players are using the same brand as I use or other firms, that are specializing in this. So I guess they use AI for sure, but I don't know how. And I wouldn't honestly go and search for these stats myself, because you can get quite a lot, but it's the other thing, using just the proper information and not making too many, not it being too chaotic on the court for you. So I'd rather my coach use it and then he tells me, the most important stuff, and that's it. But I'm using ChatGPT for other stuff, but not this.
What kind of things do you use it for?
Well, he's writing emails for me sometimes.
Hi, yeah. How do you feel after a strong performance like this, like today? How much it's important for your confidence, for the rest of the season on clay? I'm thinking about Roland Garros, of course. Thank you very much.
Well, the goal was to play as many matches as possible, so I'm really happy that I just have opportunity to do that, because I felt like I didn't play a lot at all, comparing to last seasons. So I'm happy that, I can spend some time on the court and play really solid matches against the best girls, and for sure it's giving me confidence, because you can practice as much as possible, but if you don't test it out on the court and play matches and face pressure or something, you're gonna still feel a little bit rusty, when it comes. So now I'm happy that I played a couple of matches, and I'll play maybe hopefully 2 more here.
Ciao Iga. Why you don't play doubles? I mean, I see you in mixed sometimes, in some slam and some exhibition, but you don't play doubles. Why?
Well, for the last 3 seasons, I played the most singles matches of all players, so there's no space for doubles for me.
Any other English? Okay, we'll do Polish questions. Yeah.
Chciałam zapytać, jakiej muzyki ostatnio słuchasz i czy to ta muzyka nauczyła Cię tej niezwykłej cierpliwości, którą my w tej chwili możemy zaobserwować na korcie?
Chciałabym, żeby muzyka była w stanie to zrobić, ale raczej to praca po prostu, ale słucham w sumie tego samego, właściwie niczego nowego, nic ciekawego, więc naprawdę nie mam tu nic, w sensie, w sumie naprawdę tego, co zawsze, więc trochę rocka przed meczem, a tak poza kortem bardziej popowo.
Iga, gratuluję, fantastyczny mecz. Chciałem zapytać jeszcze, wracając do treningów z Rafą na Majorce, czy